me, Edward Jones, back with a new video. And this video is a follow-up from a comment I left on Doug Base's video entitled "Why," and this video is called "No Dead Tree Shall Stand." I came up with that thought when I was working out in the woods, and I see how a tree dies. It doesn't necessarily die from the outside, at least from the things I've seen. I've seen trees that were huge, just tall, but then you look down at the base and you see that it was hollow. And I've seen a lot of trees like that knocked down. They're cut down because they're for the fear that they're going to fall and destroy something. So they're cut down, and the wood's chopped up and done away with. It's probably recycled into something else. Now, what do I mean by that phrase? No dead tree shall stand. It is actually of a more refined way of something. It's a refined phrase I came up with, where I asked the question: you ever see a dead tree propped up with stilts? So watch the dying nation be propped up. I'm referring to our society as of right now, the current American society. I know a lot of people are upset with the way our government is acting, but one thing you have to understand is government is nothing but a derivative of the current society. So the actions that go on from a country's government is pretty much a direct reflection of the society at large, of the population at large. And if you look around, you'll see it. We have God-given rights, and we're discouraged from exercising them. Speaking freely, caring freely for people to see. We have to hide our guns or hide our words, hide our thoughts because they offend someone else. And then people back up their hurt feelings with force. That's the society we live in. We don't. It's at large. Is not our good deeds punished? I mean, are good deeds rewarded? Not really. No. It seems like it all depends upon who feels good from what actions you do. Who feels bad from your actions? Not based on merit, based on feelings. We have families growing up without fathers. I'm one of them. Fortunately, I was able to move in with my grandparents. I'm grateful for that. Thank the Lord that I had that opportunity. But not every child out there has that opportunity. Just because you can raise a child without a father doesn't mean you should. The families are falling apart. Our value system is in shambles. What do we value nowadays? We don't really care about. We don't care that much about each other. I mean, and that's not to say everybody, because it'd be wrong for me to throw everyone under the bus for the actions of some loud individuals. I'm sure I hope there are still good people out there. A lot of things that have been going on has, at least in my eyes, shown me that this country, this society, is a dying tree. And when we talk about SHTF, you're saying to people, in the video, why do some people want this to happen? And me, I've put in the comment section, I don't want it to happen, but I don't believe a dead tree should stand. Putting stilts, as I said before, putting stilts in a dead tree is not true. If it's meant to fall, let it fall. If what's going on is to come to an end, I'd rather it be genuine. I'd rather it should come to an end because of the right reasons, because corruption has overwhelmed the society. But that's not to say that once it ends, it's done for. Like I said, going back to what I know about plants, I like the compost. Just because something dies doesn't mean it's completely done for. A lot of times you have plants that die and they get recycled. Essentially, everything whatever is good that's left over from something that just died gets recycled and to help bring up a new plant. I also got that from I want to make a point in a video Doug Bass had recently done. He recently did a video called Resiliency, when he talked about how the media portrays, and it's kind of this thing that floats around with other preppers and survivalists and homesteaders, that Americans are lazy, they're hopeless, and which is not the case. There are people living. There are people who aren't very loud about what they do, but they live a way that keeps them afloat, that keeps them going. We you know they haven't been destroyed. They're a remnant that are able to keep going. They're resilient. They have the endurance to keep going. I believe, and that's why I hope of. I have hope that the good people out there have the resilience to keep going. They have the endurance to keep going. They can still they can recycle what's left of a dead society. They can take what's good and build. Hopefully, get things started over again to build what's to be. Um, get back to a value system that can't be easily corrupted, or rather should not be easily corrupted. You know, get your nuts back in a sense. I don't know, I guess that's another way to describe it. Just the courage that's needed to do what's right. I believe that can be rehashed out of a society that has fallen. So, do I want SHTF to happen? No. But what we have going on right now can't last for long. It shouldn't last at all. Um, it's a dead it's a, it's a if not dead, it's a dying tree. I'm not sure if a dying tree can be saved, but I'm pretty sure what could be taken from it can be used to help to grow something anew. Please share your thoughts. I'd like to hear what anyone has to say. If you agree with what I'm saying, please let me know in the comment section. If you think I'm off my rocker, you think I'm completely wrong, you think I'm flat out lost my mind, please let me know. Just please be respectful to everyone else in the comment section. Like I said before, I do think this society is not going to last, but that doesn't mean that all hope is lost. Um, there's still good that can come of this, so if it happens, or if and when it happens. But that's my video. No dead tree shall stand. I'm Edward Jones, and you have a blessed day.